You know, you have to be really careful when you're carving a tombstone because if you mess up, it's a rather grave mistake. Hey folks, welcome to This Week in History, and as always, we want to go ahead and thank our patrons, Steve Stevens, Clayton Jaimez, the Hayes family, Patrick Freeman, Mark Penn Griffin, and Casey Johnston. We appreciate your support, and we appreciate the support from all of you through liking, sharing, subscribing, all the good stuff. But if you want to help us out a little bit more, you can check out our Patreon. There's a link down in the description. Anywho, let's get to this. On November 13th, 1093, Malcolm III of Scotland and his son Edward were both killed in a clash between Scottish and English forces at the Battle of Alnwick. Because the king and his heir were both dead, it didn't leave a clear-cut heir and therefore led to a civil war in Scotland to decide the new king. On November 14th, 1680, German astronomer Gottfried Kirch discovered the Great Comet of 1680, which was the first comet to ever be discovered by telescope. On November 15th, 1705, troops from the Habsburg Empire and Denmark won a victory over Hungarian forces at the Battle of Cibo. This was part of what was known as Rákóczi's War of Independence. On November 16th, 1793, as part of the French Revolution, more specifically the Reign of Terror, 90 Roman Catholic priests were executed by drowning in the city of Nantes. Now, this was something that went on for several months and actually cost the lives of over 4,000 men, women, and children, most of which were innocent of anything. On November 17th, 1292, John Balloy became King of Scotland. He didn't do a particularly good job and for the most part just kind of laid down to the King of England, and eventually he would be deposed and replaced with a council of 12. It was him being deposed that actually led to Edward the Longshanks invading Scotland. On November 18th, 1095, the Council of Claremont began after it was called by Pope Urban II, who was worried about what was going on with the shrinking Byzantine Empire. It was also the event that led to the calling for the First Crusade. On November 19th, 1493, Christopher Columbus went ashore on an island known as Borinquin that he had seen the day before, and he named it San Juan Bautista. Eventually, this island would be renamed Puerto Rico. And that's just gonna about do it for this week, but we'll see you back here next week. Same squirrel time, same squirrel channel. Be happy, be healthy, and y'all come back now, you hear?